young sprints race to the 400 meters. There's the woman who won the 200 and has the gold racer ID, Gabby Thomas in lane 4.
She has her hands full.
She's gonna have.
And listen to that welcome from the crowd. We miss Marileidy Paulino, who is out in lane 6. Olympic champ is also in this field. And here is Salwa Eid Naser, who opened her season with a 48-second run, the fastest time ever run this time of year. Didn't look as good in the 200 as I expected, but will certainly factor in the 4.
Former Gator Talitha Diggs in 2. If I'm Gabby Thomas, do I like that Paulino's out there in front of me?
100%.
Right.
She's going to want to pace off of Marileidy Paulino, who doesn't get out too hard, so that's good for Gabby because she is going to need to be patient in this race.
And a tough lane draw for Dina Asher-Smith, who's got ground to make up. Comes in 3rd, but got the challenger lane. Yeah,
lane 1 is going to be really tough for Dina. But she said she actually wanted to be on the inside because she doesn't run the 400 often, so she'll be able to follow the leaders, you know, but it's going to be a tough task for her to overcome lane 1.
Good look at Gabby Thomas. In case you're wondering, the fastest ever 2-day double for people that have run the 200 and 400 is 1:10.93, and it belongs to Sandra Richards-Ross.
Hey, hey.
There you go. Steve Cram, take it away.
Naser is able to come out with a win, and Paulino comes 2nd. She'll secure the 100K.
Well, Naser has already run incredibly quick this year, and everybody will be well aware of that, including Paulino, but she must be really encouraged by that 200 yesterday.
Sure.
So where they go first time, Gabby Thomas just letting them move away a little bit. Certainly Paulino started very, very quickly, and Naser in lane 3 is already running down Gabby Thomas as they head into the back straight. Naser has taken a yard or 2 out of Paulino as well. Nikki Price is in the middle there. And Gabby Thomas is doing a good job. This is where she's got to try and be strong, not be phased by Naser moving through on that top bend. Where is Paulino? We know she'll come back strong, but Naser's really gone for this. Is she's going to pay for going out too hard? Naser has got a good 3, 4, 5 meter lead into the home straight, and look at Gabby Thomas. She's fighting with Paulino. The 200 and 400 Olympic champions are a long way behind the winner, but who's going to get the slam? Naser wins it. Thomas.
Gabby got it.
Gets 2nd.
She got it.
Whoa. Well, 48.67, that's incredibly quick, and that'll be a new personal best for Gabby Thomas, taking 2nd place. Well, if that wasn't somebody running for points, I don't know what is.
I had a feeling.
Michael, he's impressed.
I had a feeling she had something up her sleeve. So 40, as I would have expected, Naser jumped out on Gabby right away. She knows that she's going to have the strength in the latter part of the race, and that's her style in the 400 meters. Not as tall as most 400-meter runners, but runs with great range. I love how her hips open, and she's also very relaxed for someone that small. Now, Gabby kept her composure, knowing that with the stagger made up on her, she's well behind, but still focused on her lane and still was probably focused on Paulino, knowing if you're coming into this looking at points, you have Paulino in your sights, that's what you're looking at. So she's basically looking at 100K walking around, running around the corner next to her. But the commanding race, the commanding lead that we have here with Naser is obviously showing that the time off is out of her legs. Her feet are back under her, and she's ready to be world champion again in this 400 meters.
Oh, you just saw Paulino, those last 3 or 4 strides, gave it up. Just Gabby Thomas is coming past me.
She was feeling it. She probably saw that money at the line. But Naser is looking strong, man. Michael Johnson approved.
Yeah, well done, Gabby Thomas. What a great set of races. I mean, the 200 was a little bit...
The atmosphere inside Kingston's Grand Slam meet was charged with anticipation, as one of the most star-studded women's 400-meter lineups in recent memory prepared to clash, with a $100,000 prize hanging in the balance. This was far more than a sprint. It was a battle of champions, where reputations and records were on the line. Gabby Thomas, fresh from a brilliant gold medal run in the 200m, stood in lane 4 with the poise of an athlete ready for something extraordinary. She was aiming for a rare and brutal double, winning medals in both the 200m and 400m within 2 days. But the task ahead was anything but simple. 2 lanes outside her, in lane 6, was the Dominican Republic's Marileidy Paulino, the Olympic silver medalist and one of the most consistent quarter-milers in the world. 1 lane inside Thomas lurked Salwa Eid Naser, Bahrain's 2019 world champion, who had already posted a blistering sub-49 time earlier in the season, the fastest anyone had run at this point in the year. The gun fired, and the race exploded into life. Paulino bolted away with an assertive opening, but almost instantly, the crowd's focus shifted to Naser, who was devouring the stagger and closing hard on Thomas within the first 150 meters. Her raw acceleration down the back straight was breathtaking, and she powered past with the kind of confidence that only comes from knowing you've been here before, and won. Thomas, despite being a short sprint specialist, didn't flinch. She locked into her rhythm, keeping Paulino within reach and refusing to be rattled by Naser's surge. In lane 1, British star Dina, a stranger to the 400m grind, faced the uphill battle of chasing from the tightest curve, hoping to stay competitive against the specialists. As they hit the final bend, Naser was in complete control, her lead swelling to 5 meters. Paulino's early aggression was starting to take its toll, her form unraveling slightly, while Thomas's determination burned brighter. Down the home stretch, the race became a showcase of composure and execution. Naser stormed to the line, stopping the clock at a sensational 48.67 seconds. A statement time that left no doubt she was ready to reclaim her dominance. Behind her, Thomas unleashed a decisive late push, surging past a fading Paulino to seize second place in 49.14. A lifetime best and a staggering achievement for someone unaccustomed to the punishing demands of the 400m. Paulino crossed in 49.35 for third, still a world-class mark but shy of her usual ironclad finish. The roar from the stands was deafening. Naser's victory wasn't just about the win. It was the emphatic confirmation that her time away from the sport hadn't dulled her edge. Her distinctive style, built on compact efficiency, relaxed mechanics, and razor-sharp pacing, remains a nightmare for any rival. For Thomas, this performance was another layer to her growing reputation. Fearless, adaptable, and unafraid to test herself in one of track's most brutal events. A 200-400 medal double at this level is the kind of achievement that stamps an athlete's name into the sport's history books. Paulino, despite falling short of her usual dominance, showed the grit that has made her a perennial podium threat. Whether it was the fast early pace or the strain of back-to-back competitions, she will undoubtedly recalibrate ahead of the World Championships. Rounding out the top finishers were Jamaican sprinters S. Williams and Nikki Shaw-Price, both more accustomed to the 100m and 200m but proving the depth of their nation's talent by mixing it up over the full lap. Their 5th and 6th place finishes underscored just how competitive this race was from top to bottom. The Kingston Grand Slam was more than a meet. It was a masterclass in strategy, resilience, and raw athletic power. Naser's emphatic return, Thomas's fearless double, and Paulino's tenacity delivered a spectacle that reminded fans everywhere. Women's 400-meter running is entering a new golden age.